Okay, so we've got one last thing to install in order to sort of have all of our tools ready, and that's the Heroku Toolbelt. So I like to push my Ruby on Rails code up to Heroku for web hosting. You can host your code anywhere, right? But Heroku has a great free version, a free tier that's great for just sort of hacking around and learning and like personal websites. It costs a little bit more each month if you want to beef it up and make it a little bit more professional as far as bandwidth and stuff like that. But for our purposes, it's great. So if you're not quite familiar with how to host Ruby on Rails code on a web hosting provider, Heroku is perfect for you. It does all of the stuff automatically that we're going to need. It does it right from our command line, our bash terminal, and it's really great. So we're going to do that in this video. We're going to set that up and install the Heroku Toolbelt. So I'm just going to go to Google and type in Heroku Toolbelt for Windows. And the first link we get is this Heroku CLI Dev Center thing. That's probably it. And we can click on download and install. It says we need Git installed in order to use this. We've already got Git. Awesome. So if you're on a Mac, here's that. We are definitely on Windows, so you can choose from 32-bit or 64-bit. Likely you're going to have 64-bit. Most computers seem to be 64-bit these days. So go ahead and click on that. And you can save this anywhere. I'm just going to save it to my desktop. And it's 21 megabytes, not very big. Hey, internet is super slow today. Figured out why. It's because my door is closed and I just put up a bunch of sound resistant padding on all the walls, so it's blocking the Wi-Fi signal. Crazy. But I'll go ahead and pause the video and we'll resume as soon as this finishes. Okay, so it's finished downloading. We can just go ahead and click this to install it. And it's going to add Heroku. It's going to set the path to Heroku. Very important. Make sure this is definitely checked. And added this thing. Oh, for our antivirus software, I guess. Go ahead and click next. And it's going to install it in program files, Heroku, we don't really care. Install. And it's installing now. You might have caught a couple of .js things, a lot of JavaScript stuff in there. So another reason why we need Node installed on our computer. So this shouldn't take very long to install. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video until it finishes. In fact, no, before this stops, I'm going to pull up our bash terminal here, and I'm going to type in Heroku -version. And it's throwing an error. So that means Heroku has not been installed. You can go Heroku -v as well. Also an error. Just an FYI. Okay, so it's completed. We can go ahead and click close. Now, if we come over to our thing here, if we type in Heroku -version, we still get an error? No, we get, it says Heroku version 7.7.8. If that's a different number by the time you watch this video, no big deal. Also, it's installed Node, it looks like. We've already got Node, so don't know what's going on there. And so we are good to go. Now, I'm not going to set up Heroku just yet because we haven't done anything with our website. We haven't created anything worth pushing to Heroku yet. So we'll look at that in a future video, but it looks like we're good to go. We've got all the tools. We've got Git. We've got this cool little bash terminal thing. Oh, come back. We have got a GitHub installed. We've got Git. There we go. This is what I want. Rails is installed. Git is installed. GitHub is set up. Heroku is installed. Node is set up. Everything should be good to go. Now the only thing left to do is to fire up this project we've created, this My Site project, and see if it actually works or not. And we'll do that in the next video.